Movie Random, AC DJ, coming to you live from downtown, right across the street from the State Bar of Georgia. It's where all the legal stuff happens, and I'm bringing you another video, so let's go. Welcome back. My random movie pick for this week is based on a murder mystery. Once again, I'm doing this whole legal theme. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I picked this random movie that was based on a prosecution and a defense attorney. So I figured, hey, might as well make this week's video legal theme based. So, with that being said, our random movie is Witness for the Prosecution. Came out in 1982. This is based on an Agatha Christie story. She used to be a big-time author back in the day, write a lot of novels and stuff like that. Story is Sir Wilford Roberts is an ailing but brilliant criminal lawyer who decides to work on an intriguing case of Leonard Boyle, an amicable young man accused of knocking off an affluent widow. Unfortunately, as Sir Wilford prepares to defend Leonard, he is startled to learn that his defendant's wife wants to divorce her husband just to testify against him. As Sir Winford's kindly nurse tries to keep his spirits up, the case keeps getting stranger. Okay, basically, let's get down to it. Let me tell you what this story is about. It was pretty interesting. Not a big fan of the murder mystery and drama, but I can say this one was pretty intriguing. Basically what happened is Leonard Boyle, which is Beau Bridges, is accused of murdering an elderly rich woman for her money. And Sir Wilford Roberts is his defense attorney, and he is given the task of getting him acquitted. Now, throughout the whole story and movie, there are kind of some twists and turns and things of that nature, but I'm gonna break it down to you. Leonard Boyle actually did it. Yeah, he was guilty. He was found innocent at the end of the movie, but he did confess to doing it because he was guilty all along. His wife was an actress, and she acted like she was against him, but in all reality, she was doing that so the jury would think that she's lying and conniving to acquit Mr. Boyle. So that was their whole brilliant scheme to get him off, because he actually did murder the old lady for his money. But turns out that at the end of the film, because Leonard Boyle was such a womanizer, he was gonna leave his wife, who just helped him get out of the murder rap, for another young woman. So basically, she pretty much stabbed him and killed him. So that was a twist I didn't see coming, but it was kind of interesting. So that was the story. Witness for the Prosecution. Pretty good Agatha Christie story. I heard of the author, but never really read any of her books because I don't read. So it was pretty interesting movie. I think it was a made-for-TV movie. If you're into the murder mystery type themes and you want to watch a pretty good movie, go ahead and check this one out. Like I said, the twist at the end, of course I already gave it away, but you should rewatch it just to see how it unfolds. Witness for the Prosecution, pretty crunk. I say it was entertaining. My random movie for this week. Welcome back. My movie pick for this week, of course, like I said, I am keeping with the legal theme going on, And with that being said, I picked A Devil's Advocate. A Devil's Advocate came out in 1997, stars Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. Brief synopsis of the film: aspiring Florida defense lawyer Kevin Lomax, which is Keanu Reeves, accepts a high-powered position at a New York law firm headed by legal shark John Milton, which is Al Pacino. As Kevin moves up in the firm's ranks, his wife, Marianne, which is Charlize Theron, she's all over the place, has several frightening mystical experiences that began to warp her sense of reality. With the stakes getting higher with each case, Kevin quickly learns that his mentor is planning a far greater evil than simply winning without scruples. Now, I'm sure a lot of people have already seen this movie. You guys, long story short, Al Pacino is the devil, and of course they always call lawyers devils, but Al Pacino is the actual devil, and he's trying to get Kevin Lomax, which is Keanu, to come to the dark side, pretty much. They go through a bunch of trials and tribulations, and he gives them all this temptation. At the end of the movie, Keanu doesn't fall for it. He stays with his wife. He quits being a lawyer, and he lives happily ever after, apparently. But they think that Al Pacino dies because he couldn't get what he wanted out of Keanu. But of course, the devil can't die. So at the end of the film, he's still alive, he's still kicking, and he's still the man. Long story short, Devil's Advocate, I enjoyed that film. It was pretty cool. 153 million at the box office. So apparently a lot of other people enjoyed it as well. Watch that. It's on Netflix right now. That's my movie pick for this week. To conclude, A Witness for the Prosecution. Pretty good movie. It's an older movie, as I stated. 1982 is when it came out. Check it out. With Kevin Bridges, a couple of other actors that are probably dead by now because it came out such a long time ago. Watch that. You can find it probably on YouTube or something. A Devil's Advocate. Dope movie. Keanu Reeves, Al Pacino. Enjoyed that film. That's out on Netflix. Definitely check that out. And my random thought for this week, of course, as I stated, I'm keeping with the legal theme. With that being said, if you're gonna do some crime, do it by yourself. Why? Because if you do crime with other people, it's always one in the bunch that's gonna snitch. Yeah, it's always somebody that's gonna snitch. And we all know what snitching means. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. So it's always somebody that's gonna snitch on you. So if you're gonna do a crime, do it by yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna snitch on yourself. And that leads me to my random thought number 2. If you do get caught and you're in that little room, and of course they're gonna pretend to be your friend, they're not. Just shut your mouth and say, I want a lawyer. That's all you gotta do. They're gonna arrest you anyway. They're gonna send you to trial. They're gonna lock you up. So you might as well not incriminate yourself.
No, I know who he is. His brother died 6 months ago.
Sure did.
His name Marcus, and the one I shot, his name Mike.
The one I shot was Michael. I thought, okay. He just admitted it.
Greg, listen to me. You just said the one I shot. All right. So
No, you said the one I shot.
It was the nail in the coffin for Eric Edwards.
Just shut up, say I want a lawyer, and they can't say anything else after that. My random thought, come back next week, another random movie, another movie pick. Who knows what the theme would be? May not be one, don't know yet. We'll see. Catch you next time. Movie Random, AC DJ. I'm out.